everybody, this is Tyler France from Natural Pursuit Outdoors. It's Saturday, October 19th, the 2019 archery season here in Pennsylvania. It's the first day of the concurrent inline muzzleloader season as well. And I'm hunting the family farm here in Schuylkill County. We're hosting 2 guest hunters today. They're out with the inline trying to take an antlerless deer on the property, so there's a good chance that these deer could be pushed around today. Nice buck showed up on camera the past couple days. So I'm here at my favorite stand. It's a saddle stand, kind of like a pinch point saddle overlooking a corner of the field where I've had a lot of success in the past. So beautiful day. 30 degrees this morning, frost on the windshield. Really quiet and still. So we're going to stick it out and see if we can't get a shot at that nice buck. Stay with us.
The first hour of daylight passed slowly, with just a few deer spotted at a distance up in the high grass field. Then around 7:30, this small basket rack buck showed up and kept me company. The flat was loaded with acorns, and he was busy filling his stomach with all that he could find. While this wasn't the buck I was hoping for, it was still nice to be seeing some deer, and I enjoyed watching him fattening up on all these acorns as the rut looms near. Now, if only I would be so fortunate to see that big buck that I got trail cam pictures of earlier in the week.
Look at that nice buck on her. I almost hate to have to shoot that though. If I had water. What's that? I almost hate to shoot that though because it's hot, obviously.
Unbeknownst to me, they did decide to pass on that doe, which was the stroke of luck I needed because she brought that buck under my stand just a few minutes later. By the time I spotted this pair of deer and got the camera rolling, the doe had already passed through my shooting lane, but the buck was hot on her trail. When he smelled the Lowe's white-tailed deer scent, suicide buck scent that I put out this morning, he hit the brakes to take stock of his surroundings. After being treated to a bird's eye view of this magnificent buck right under my stand, I knew it was go time, so I prepared to come to full draw. Just as I drew my bow, this buck turned and started heading straight away, which didn't offer me any quality shot on this deer. But I knew if I was patient and took my time and held the draw, he'd turn and offer me the shot that I wanted. Now I know what you're probably thinking. What kind of amateur doesn't make sure the buck is in the frame when he pulls the trigger and releases an arrow? After all, this isn't my first rodeo with self-filming. But in the rush to quickly get this buck on film, I thought I turned on my Tacticam, which is mounted on my bow. As you can see in this video footage, I'm following the deer because I think I'm recording it with my bow. When the deer came up for the shot, I glanced back at my camera, saw it was out of frame, but figured, I'll capture the shot with the Tacticam, no biggie. Well, when it was all said and done, I realized I never actually turned on the Tacticam, and I missed out on capturing the awesome shot that I made on this incredible buck. That's what happens sometimes when you're self-filming. That's the challenge that comes with it. But nevertheless, I was still super pumped to have taken this deer.
baby. That's what I'm talking about. Buck down. Buck down. Thank you, good Lord. Thank you, good Lord. October 19th, Pine Ridge Farm, Schuylkill County, Pennsylvania. Bow hunting, baby. Natural Pursuit Outdoors. Boom! Yes. That buck's down right now. I'm sitting here. It's 8:23. Barely saw much all day. A couple deer moving up in the grass. I saw one little basket rack, but it's been quiet. It's been the quietest morning that I've hunted so far this season. And I just looked down, and right here in the field edge, hunting the edge of this field, one doe coming right underneath me. She was already like 30 yards by the time I saw her. I looked back behind her, and sure enough, a nice shooter buck was walking right on her trail. Man, they've been pushing early this year. They've been pushing around. Every time I've been out, I've been seeing bucks chasing does already. I can't believe it, but he came in. Man, I just shot him probably 10 yards, and he's piled up about 50 yards away. I saw him go down. Looked like a heart shot, because he's down for the count. Yes. Yes. Love this Pennsylvania bow hunting. Natural Pursuit Outdoors, baby. Thank you, good Lord. This is a blessing. Never take this for granted. Love it so much. Here he is, folks. My 2019 Pennsylvania archery buck. And I could not be more tickled with him. Beautiful 8-point ear. He's knocked off a little bit here on his tip, but that is a really gorgeous buck. Just really pleased with it. We didn't have a whole lot of real big bruisers on the farm this year, and we knew there were one or two good ones on camera, and today I was in the right place at the right time, and good Lord helped me out a little bit. Said a prayer, asked for a nice buck to come through, and give him the glory. Thank you, Lord. I love coming out here and bow hunting. It's my favorite passion in life, and I'm just so thankful to be able to do what I do here, and to have gotten it done this morning. Beautiful Pennsylvania, Schuylkill County, 8-point buck. Love it. Natural Pursuit Outdoors.